Okay, bbay40 back again here with the a third video showing the Nacht map this time. I've done the other two already. You can check out the videos. So what I do is I like the tank. I've always gone with the tank because it gives the extra health, more health. And out of all the soldiers, I think that's the most important one because it really helps you live the longest. You will constantly be getting hit by the, maybe not constantly, but you will be getting hit by the zombies quite often at high, especially at higher rounds. So having that extra health is a big plus, a big benefit for surviving longer in this game. So I highly recommend starting with the tank soldier. And this gun here too, this one I recommend always in the other videos too, in the other maps, to grab that rifle as soon as you get the points to grab it. In this particular one, it's 650 points. And some of the others, the other two is cheaper. One of them 600 points. The Verrucht and Kino, it's only 500 points to grab it. So you can grab it right away. But in this one, you got to kill one or two zombies first before you can grab that rifle. So I just shot a couple of them off in the distance there. And I'm going to grab the rifle now. And I'm just showing you the layout of this map, Nacht. And here is something really funny. The game had it like quite fully loaded. And the zombie here is just a pair of walking eyeballs and shoulder pads. And I had like 3 of them came in that way. And here comes another one, kind of almost like a ghost zombie, an invisible zombie. So anyway, he eventually gets his shape, and I get my arms and my hands back, and you can see my gun here in a minute. There we go. So the game's all fully loaded now. So that's round 1, and this map is actually much smaller than the other 2 maps. Much smaller than Kino or Verrucht. And there's no colas in this map. The only thing you have in this map is the mystery box and the pack-a-punch. Mystery box is on the first floor here. It's through another doorway to the other side. And pack-a-punch, same thing. It's on the other side, but it's upstairs. So I'm just kind of rebuilding the wall here, holding the F button down. And you do get points every time you put a board back in place. You get like 10 points for each board. So a little bit of points add up, especially in the first rounds, early rounds. That's one thing you can use to your advantage too. If you notice that, you just run past the zombies, and they usually always end up stopping and like striking at wherever it was you were standing. So don't necessarily take a stand against the zombies. You may want to just kind of run past them first and then turn around and shoot them. And it gives you more time to kill them if they, especially if they run up on you and they surprise you. Just run away. Don't just stand your ground, because they will kill you quickly if you don't have a lot of health. Now, I don't know if you noticed, if you go back to the beginning, you can look at my tank character, and you can see you can use what are known as skill points to increase your health and increase your bullet damage and increase your running speed. So I've been using my skill points to really beef up my tank character. So when I go in this game, I have a lot of health, which has really paid off. I mean, I can pretty much go to round 50 or more anytime I want to on any of the maps. And having that extra health is what really helps me to do that. So here I'm just now showing the map. Like I said, this is a very small map. Just a couple big rooms upstairs and downstairs, first and second floor. And I'm going to show you you have to remove debris to get upstairs. There's 2 stairwells that go upstairs. There's this one here, 1,000 points to remove the debris. This is the upstairs. And that's the machine gun there. I haven't tried that machine gun yet. There are a couple machine guns I'll show on the map that I do like, that I get pretty much all the time when I play this particular map. And that little gun there I haven't tried either. I don't know how strong it is, how good it is. But this machine gun here, this is a good one. It's pretty strong, and it gives you a good amount of ammo. And here's your pack-a-punch machine. It's on the second floor. So this is just a look at the second floor layout, what the map looks like. Getting attacked by another zombie. You should notice they came from behind me. They always come from behind you. Most of the time, anyway. They always try sneaking up on you. So this stairwell here, I don't recommend opening this up until you've got all your guns all papped up that you want and you're ready to go. And otherwise, just leave that stairwell closed, because it will protect you when you go to the mystery box if you keep that stairwell closed and don't open it till later. Until after you have your guns and you're happy with what you have and you want to keep going and going. So just leave that stairwell closed. You can see how all the zombies come up this one stairwell on the right. And if you get over in this corner, this is the corner that I like for my strategy. I like hanging in this corner over here because nothing spawns behind me. There's no spawns behind me. There's only one spawn. It's right there on the other side. You see it on the wall over there. That's the only spawn in this whole section of the building on the second floor. There's spawns in this room. There's several spawns in this room, so you don't want to hang out in here. It's kind of dangerous to be in this room because of all the spawns. You only want to come in here to use the Pack-a-Punch machine. Okay, so I think I got one more zombie left. I'm looking around, trying to find if there's any others around. And so I'm going to take him out and do next round here in a minute. So just going to look around, make sure there's not any other zombies. So this is my corner over here, next to that machine gun. You go up the stairs and head over to that corner. I found it to be personally my favorite spot for running my strategy in this particular map. And again, the reason is because there's only one spawn in that whole space, and it's on the opposite side. No spawns behind you, so I don't have to worry about any zombies sneaking up behind me. So here's the mystery box. And I'm going to go in here and grab myself a couple of guns for the next round. I end up getting the thunder gun here, which is kind of cool. I grabbed that because I'm going to show you what this one looks like when you use it. And I'm going to get one other gun. I'm going to grab this little gun right here, which actually turned out to be kind of a shotgun, a single shot shotgun, which I don't like. I just grabbed it to see what it was, and I take it through this one round because obviously I don't have enough points to get anything else. So anyway, I'm going to run upstairs and take position in my favorite location and show you how it works, how to run the strategy with these two guns, with the thunder gun and this little shotgun. And after this round, I'll be going to grab myself a machine gun that I pretty much keep throughout the whole game, the whole time I did this run. And I also end up getting a ray gun. So I'm going over here to my corner. This is the corner that I like. Oh, first I got to find that one zombie. There's one zombie left running around here somewhere. So I got to take him out first. And then we can start another round. There he is. So we'll get rid of him and head over to my corner. Make sure, yeah. So this is it. This corner right here is great. I like it because the zombies come at you in just two directions. They come up from the right. They come up that stairway right there. And they come from the left, from the other room where the Pack-a-Punch is. They come through that door up there. And that's it. Two lines of fire. And it's just a matter of just keeping them under control. Try to get them before they get close to you. And if they do get close, all you have to do is just run up to the left. I just run up to the side to the left and turn around and shoot them. This time I had to do that a few times because this gun was kind of limited in ammo. So you had to just run up, turn around, take them out. It's usually smoother than this when you have a machine gun. You can usually, there's my the thunder gun. So the thunder gun's pretty cool. It puts out this ray type blast that just takes everything out nearby. So fortunately this is only round 6. You only got 30 zombies total. You get like 5 additional zombies every round. So you pretty much know how many zombies you have just by multiplying what round you're on by 5. Yeah, so this gun was kind of disappointing. So I'm going to end up trading it out for a machine gun. And I'll show you that machine gun here shortly that I like. There's that one on the wall that was on the left up here. I think it was... I can't remember if it was next to the mystery box or it was on the second floor. Mystery box is down here on the first floor. So yeah, I come in and I grab this machine gun. Ah, this is the one. Here it is. I like this gun over here. And I think I keep this one to the end pretty much. The Thompson. It's a good machine gun. And I think when you get it all triple papped, it has like 600 rounds, so it can last a long time. So coming over here to the mystery box now, since I got that one, I'm going to jump ahead. So I've gone through a lot of rounds. I'm at round 26 now, and here's where I finally get the ray gun. So I'm grabbing the ray gun, I got the ray gun and I got the Thompson on my two guns. Oh, another gun. I picked up another machine gun out of the box. So anyway, machine gun and a ray gun. That's all you need to go probably as far as you want to in this game, if you got the time. So I got my ray gun. Now I'm going to go pep it up. And we're going to get into a couple of high rounds. I'm going to jump ahead to round, I think, 36 or 37. So I get it all triple papped. 5,000 the first time, 7,500 the second time, and 10,000 points for the third one. So now here's the strategy I run for the ray gun. So what you're going to do with the ray gun, basically what I recommend is you just run in a circle. And you'll see this. And what you do is you run around the outer perimeter of the room in a circle. You just run between the zombies, in front of the zombies, around the zombies. And what happens is the zombies all end up getting bunched up in the middle. And the advantage of this is that with the ray gun, you can kill them all with just one shot. Once you get a bunch of zombies gathered up in the middle, you just run around the circle like this, run around the perimeter, run between the zombies, and they all gather up in the middle. They're not fast enough to change direction and come after you, especially with the ray gun. The ray gun is probably the fastest gun as far as allowing you to run. You can see that just one shot. Take out 10 or 12 zombies in one shot. You can run faster with this gun than you can with any other gun that I found. I don't know why that is. Probably because the gun is so small. It's very light, relatively speaking, compared to the other guns. So it gives you extra speed when you run. And that's what I do. You just run around in circles. Gather the zombies in the middle. And when you think you've got enough, you just stop and shoot them. Now I recommend with the ray gun, the best way to use the ray gun is to shoot at their feet. You want to shoot down below the zombies. You don't want to just shoot right into the bunch. And what it does is you see I'm pointing downward? It disperses the shot. It bounces up off the floor and it spreads out more and kills more zombies in a single shot. If you were to shoot it directly like into the torso, into the mid-height of the zombies, you would only take out a couple of them. But if you shoot it down on the floor, the dispersion kills all of them in the area. You see how that works. They just gather up and bunch up into a tight group, and just one shot takes them all out. So I know you might get a little bit dizzy running in circles like this. It may seem a little bit dizzying, but it works. It works really good. You just get them all bunched up. And you see how I'm just kind of like ducking in between them, running between them, just gathering them all in the middle. They're not quick enough, or they can't change direction quick enough to actually follow you directly behind you. So they kind of get confused and they just stay in the middle, and they just gather up in the middle. So this is how I run if I get the ray gun, this is how I run a ray gun strategy. And you can actually do this in all three maps. Nacht is a more difficult one. It's like inside a 2-story marine barracks, and but there is a couple spots that you could find that's wide enough where you can run around the zombies like this. And you see how easy this is really to do. Yeah, I'm up at wave 36, which would normally be a very difficult wave. But with the ray gun and running a little strategy like this, it makes it much easier. And if you got the time, you could do this all night. I mean, you could, if you do have the time, you could probably easily get to wave 100, around 100 in this game, and you get yourself on a leaderboard. So I'm going to do this a few more times. I'm going to go all the way through this round just using the ray gun. I'll show you what it looks like. And then with next round, round 36, I'm going to do round 37, mostly with the machine gun. I'm only going to pull the ray gun out a couple times when I kind of get in a little bit of trouble. Just have too many zombies in the area. See how many I took out that time? This is one shot. I took down about 20 zombies at one shot. And so here I was kind of hoping that the round was over, but it wasn't quite over yet. There's still a couple more bunches I got to gather up to end this round. Now again, you're talking about 5 additional zombies every round, so we're at round 36. We're looking at 150 plus 30, 180 zombies in this round. And that's why I say if you gotta have a lot of time if you want to get up to like round 100, because the rounds get longer and longer time-wise, because there's more and more and more zombies coming out every time. So yeah, I just almost got stuck there, almost got caught there. So what I do is you hit the space bar, and you just jump. You jump over the zombies by hitting the space bar. Now I don't know if you watch my other videos, you probably hear me complaining about the guns just randomly shooting on their own. I finally figured out why that was. And it was partially my fault and partially the fault of my computer. I have a Dell Alienware PC, a laptop, and Dell, in their infinite wisdom, put the touchpad, your little center touchpad, to the left. It's not centered on the computer. It's actually shifted over to the left side. So when I'm resting my hand on the computer and using my left hand to turn the ASWD keys to move around, and I use my pinky on the shift key to run, and my thumb on the space bar, my left thumb on the space bar to jump. And what was happening is the muscle of my thumb, my palm, was resting on the touchpad, and I didn't realize it. And just my palm on the touchpad was causing my guns to shoot. So now that I know that, I can correct it, and I have to kind of twist my arm a little, shift my hand over a little bit to keep my palm off of the touchpad. But being a gaming computer, for them to do something like, the Dell would do something like that was just dumb. So if any Dell representatives are watching this video, talk to management and don't ever do this again. It is really stupid to shift the touchpad to the left side of the computer where your hand's going to be using the controls. Put it to the right or keep it in the middle where it belongs. Okay. Anyway, that's my griping for this game. So, but here, you see now I'm running just the machine gun. I'm shooting, they all come from the right. Most of them come from the right, some of them come from the left. So I'm lining myself in this corner where I can see up through the doorway to the left, and I can see the stairway to the right. And I don't have to worry about any zombies coming up behind me, which they love to do. They love to come up behind you. The game just like knows which way you're facing all the time. And here I'm just trying to, of course, get as much headshots as I can too, because a headshot will take them down in one shot. So if you get even just a couple of good machine guns, you can run the strategy without a paint gun. Paint gun, playing too much Zombie Rush. Without the ray gun, you can run this with a couple of good machine guns, hold triple papped. And I've done that before. What you have to do though is one gun runs out of ammo, and just quickly hit your number keys, either 1 or 2, and switch to the other gun. Which I think I do here once or twice, because I run out of ammo and there's a lot of zombies around. I switch to the ray gun once or twice to just keep myself alive so I can get through this round. Yeah, so every now and then I check to the left to see if anybody's coming through the doorway. And now that I've got my, I've got all the guns that I want, I got all the points that I want. If I see those nuke perks pop up, I'll hit those nukes to kind of get through the rounds quicker, kill the zombies quicker. When I'm at the lower rounds, I don't hit the nukes because I want to get the points from killing the zombies. I want to get as much points as I can so that I can buy at the pack-a-punch machine. You need a lot of points to pack up your guns, and also to actually run the mystery box to get the guns that you really want. So I avoid the nukes if I can help it in the early rounds, because I want to kill to get the points. But in the higher rounds, they come in pretty handy. So you see, I stay up a little bit further, so in case if I have to back up, I have room to back up. See, when the zombies, it usually only happens when I run out of ammo. I'll have to take a few steps back. You kind of let the first zombie or two hit you, so they just kind of stay in that spot while you back up. They'll just stand there and swing, as if you're still standing in that spot. You see, they come in two directions. They come around the staircase, come straight at you. Very easy to shoot them. They're coming straight in a straight line, right to you. Just line yourself up and pick that spot, and just keep focusing on that spot, aiming at that spot, and just take them out. And here comes the other guy through the doorway there. You can take him out too. So you have to shoot. Basically, you have to shoot in two directions. So I just pulled out my ray gun to kind of help me. I'm going to do a little gathering with my ray gun like I did the last round, or the round before. So we're on round 38 now. So there they go. One or two shots and they're all dead. And there's another nuke to wipe them all out. So anyway, this is my idea for a strategy for Nacht in Zombies Recoil. If you like it, give it a try. And if you like the video here, just give a thumbs up. Let me know that you like it. And tell your friends about it. Anybody that you know who likes to play this game, if you think this would be helpful in helping them to survive longer in this particular map. I also did Kino and Verrucht. I have videos for those also, showing the strategy that works in those, if you want to check those out also. But I love this game. This is a fun game. I love the graphics. The graphics are great. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see if I can find some other videos to do here in the future, and I hope to see you all again. So thanks again. Appreciate it. Give a thumbs up, and talk to you later. Bye.